Hello friends, welcome to VDS Tech Lab. Now in this video we'll discuss Java 8 enhancement only about interface. So as we know that before Java 8, interface can have only constant variables and abstract method. Only data members and abstract method are there. Okay, but in Java 8 they have introduced two methods. One is default and another one is static. On both methods we can provide the body itself in interface itself, right? And in Java 9 they have introduced the private method also we can have in interface. Okay, so let's open the doc. I'll discuss details. So in this session we will discuss only about Java 8 enhancement related to interface. Okay, and in the coming video we'll discuss Java 9 enhancement related to interface. Okay, so let's this one Java 8 enhancement. Okay, enhancement related to interface. Okay, so see Java 8 they have Java 8 is one of the major enhancement that they did. But if we talk about only interface, then we can have default method, we can have static. So these two topics we'll discuss. Although one of the very important concept, Java functional interface they have introduced. Okay, interface, lambda expression they have introduced. Although I have discussed briefly about Java functional interface and lambda expression in my tutorial here in Java FAQ lambda functional interface. So this is very brief discussion. Fine. So in this video we'll discuss about related to interface. So see, now we have as we know that earlier in Java 8 we have constancy, we have variables. Okay, that is constant actually. Next one, we have abstract method. Okay, we have nested type. Okay, we have default method, and now we have static method. Fine. So these two topics they have added here. Fine. Now, so we'll discuss about default method and static method. Okay, so let's open see Eclipse here. Here I have created Java interface enhancement. Let's open the class, create the class, one of the class, and that class name is what? Class name is, you can provide the name default method, test default method, test default default method, method. Fine, with the main method, having main method. Finish. Now what I'll do here, so let me plug in my this one, my keyboard, so it would be easy for me. Just a moment. Yeah, so here what I'll maximize this one. Fine. Now what I'll do, I'll create the interface here itself. Fine. Let's suppose interface I1. Okay, interface I1, and I1 has abstract method. What? I1 has abstract method, that is void sum, I can say, void sum. And another one, I1 interface has what? The default method. So default is a keyword here, default, see, default, and method name, this will return nothing. Okay, method name like print. Fine. And now I'll provide what? This is default method. default method Java 8. Okay. So for running this code, you must have at least Java 8. Okay. Although in my case, see, I have Java 17. Fine. So this is default method. Fine. And now who is going to implement? There is a implementation method itself. Now I mean, who is going to implement these abstract method? So this abstract method is going to implement by implemented class, their child class. Okay. Now we'll create one class. Okay. Class name is what? So better I can do what? Instead of creating one more class, I'll implement in this class only. See, test default method implements. Okay. Implements what? I1. Fine. Now whatever the method, see, if we mouse over here, it will say that add unimplemented method. So I'll add. See, some method is there, and now I'll provide the what? Implementation. Just print a statement what? Some method is implemented. Some method is implemented. Fine. So this is fine. Now I'll create the object of this class itself in main method area. Okay. T1 equals to new. Okay. Fine. Now T1 dot, see, T1 dot sum we can access. T1 dot print. Print is a default method. No? See, we are able to access print method. So this is the default method. We can provide the implementation in interface itself. Okay, we can provide the implementation in interface itself. Fine. So purpose of providing this feature is to allow to developer community to add new functionality. So developer can add new functionality in their interface itself whenever required. But this will not hamper their implementation class. There is no I mean problem in their implementation class. That is, here implementation class is test default method actually. Fine. So this is your default method. Fine. Okay. So default method, we can add new functionality, so that we have seen. Now we'll create another method that is static. Here test static method. Fine. I'll create one more class. Test underscore stat ic static method. Test static method with main method, right? Fine. So I'll create here. We have to create one interface itself here. Okay. To show the static method. So see, I'll show this. So I'll create interface. Interface I2. Okay. Interface I2. So here I'll create one void message. So message is your what? Message is your abstract method. Now I'll create what? Static method. So I'll use static keyword. Static void say method is here, and I'll implement. I'll provide the method body itself here. What? Hey, hi, Java 8. Hi, Java 8. Fine. So this is two method message. This one is abstract and this one is static method. So this is allowed at Java 8. Okay. Now what I'll do? I'll implement. See, implement I2. Fine. So there is a abstract method what? Message. So that we need to implement what? Void mfg. And now I provide the body and implementation of this method. Fine. Hello. hello. So why it is giving error? We have to provide the public itself here. Public. Okay. Fine. So okay. Here I need to add. Fine. So this is fine. Now, what we can do? We have to create the object of this class, but this method is static. Okay. One more thing I'll discuss here. Static method. I mean, whatever the static method is there inside the interface, this is by default public actually. Implicitly, it is public. Okay. And we can provide the body that we are doing. I mean, we did here. And this method is called by interface name itself directly here. See, if I'll call i2 dot what? See, i2 dot see. Okay. And now for this one, for calling MSG method, we need to create the object. Okay. We need to create the object. So just I'll copy this one and I'll create the object of this class. What? TS test static equals to new. See this one. Fine. Now ts dot say. No, ts dot message. Message is one of the method that is already implemented in their implemented class. See, implementation class. So this is implementation class. Now if I'll execute this one, see, hello Java 8. So this is static method. So there are two changes related to interface. One is default method and one is static method in Java 8 related to interface. Okay. So yeah, that's all in this video. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Thanks a lot.